want to talk about United Way Suncoast's Admiral Society Power Luncheon, which will be held from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on February 16th at the Tampa Club. Here to tell us more is Dr. Renee Baker, Admiral Society Chair, and Gary Hartfield, serial entrepreneur and Admiral Society co-chair. Renee, Gary, welcome back to Suncoast Snapshot.
Thank you, Ernest.
Well, Thanks, Ernest. Great to be here.
Yes, thank you, Renee. I'm glad to have both of you here. And I want to start by noting that the theme of the Power Luncheon is determine your destiny. And it's all about inspiration and gaining motivation. Let me ask each of you as we start out here, how important is it to find sources of inspiration when you're trying to succeed in the business world? Renee, let's start with you. How important do you think that is?
Well, thank you for such a great question. I think it's very important. As we are involved, whether you're in the corporate world or an entrepreneurial world, I think it's so critically important to have those sources of inspiration so that you can persist and not quit. And as you're navigating business and all the challenges that come with navigating a business, it's important to have persistence and constantly be inspired. And the way that I've done that throughout my career is having mentors and having individual role models that I can look to when I need sources of inspiration. And sometimes I look within, but I got to tell you, it helps to have a village and have a supportive group of individuals that you can call upon to help you navigate the ever-evolving business world.
Gary, what's your outlook on that?
So Renee has almost said it all. This great insight. I would add to it, from a scientific standpoint, Dr. Milton Erickson shared that 85% of what we believe to be true will become true. Whether that's good or bad, Ernest, whatever it is that we believe will become true. So that being said, from a source of inspiration, it's critical that we identify positive sources and positive beliefs behind those sources. So sources of inspiration are key on your journey to success. This may look like a vision board or Post-it notes on your bathroom mirror. It is important to keep something in front of you to keep you headed in the right direction and keep you focused on that journey to success. So I would say definitely make sure that you define your belief system and keep moving forward on that journey to success.
Yeah, Gary, I couldn't have said that better. And Renee, certainly I appreciated your comments. And now both of you have elevated and become successful entrepreneurs. So let's flip the script a little bit and talk about the pearls of wisdom that you offer those who aspire to be successful like you. The theme of the Admiral Society Power Luncheon is determine your destiny. What are some of the pearls of wisdoms that you offer to help others determine their destiny?
So I'll start with that. That's such a great question again. And I think whenever you have an opportunity to shine, we are all presented with two options. You can either shrink or you can shine. And I have a good friend that always reminds me that you belong everywhere you are. So making sure that you're showing up and that you're being consistent and that you're following through and not shrinking when times change. We want to play bigger and we want to play better and step outside of our comfort zone. And when we do that, not only does it give us chances to embrace change, but we also have an opportunity to create change and be the change that we want to see, which ties so perfectly to our theme for our luncheon this year about determine our destiny. It's in our ability to do so.
Oh, I so appreciate that. And I've heard you say that before, and I always take those words to heart. Gary, I follow you on LinkedIn. You are always providing pearls of wisdom. One of the latest was about not letting mistakes cripple your ambition. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Absolutely. So mistakes can have two outcomes. They can either tear you down or they can build you up. my advice, my pearl of wisdom would be don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. It is inevitable if you're doing anything in life that you're going to make mistakes. However, the man or the woman in the arena is the one who inevitably counts because he or she is trying to do something and they're daring so greatly. Now, you're always going to have critics. You're always going to have naysayers. You're always going to have those who doubt your vision or your journey. But know that you are focused on whatever that goal, whatever that journey to success is for you, and that you keep moving forward because you are the man and or the woman in the arena fighting to make a difference.
Yeah, that's terrific. And both of you are on the program for our Admiral Society Power Luncheon. That'll be on February 16th. But we also have 3 dynamic speakers who are going to be part of the program. Attorney Ron Weaver, nonprofit leader Sandra Bram, and former USF and Super Bowl winning quarterback BJ Daniels. Gary, what can we expect from these 3 dynamic speakers?
Wow. So I couldn't have captured it better. They are 3 very powerful speakers and even better community advocates. And I love each one of them dearly. I am friends and close confidence with each one of our 3 speakers. But if I had to offer anything in terms of what you will walk away with, and I challenge you to be there at this year's Power Luncheon, I would say our 3 speakers will ignite a magnificent obsession in all those who attend to continue to strive to become the greatest version of themselves. And I think I'll wrap it up with that, Ernest.
Yeah, very good, very good. I'm also familiar with all 3 of them. And Renee, I know you share my excitement about
Yes.
seeing them speak. Let me ask you as we close out, talk a little bit about the broader mission of the Admiral Society and what people can learn about how Admiral Society is helping United Way Suncoast.
Well, first, I want to just build on the fact that it is so exciting to have these 3 amazing community advocates here with us for the Power Luncheon on February 16th. It's going to be dynamic. And that ties to the Admiral Society. Imagine this. You have a diverse group of community leaders who are really focused on raising awareness within our community and engagement also within our community. And we all know that when it comes to leadership and making a broader impact on our community, we talked about determining our destiny. We talked about creating change. This is about all of those things and a far-reaching legacy that expands so much more broadly outside of just the work that we do, but the impact and the influence we have within our communities. So being a part of Admiral Society, helping to influence change and creating opportunities and empowering youth, this is all what we're all about. So you only get a little snippet of it here with the 3 of us, but if you join us for our Power Luncheon, you get a bigger opportunity to be a part of something greater and helping to inspire, empower, and embolden individuals to become change agents in our community through philanthropy, leadership, and volunteerism.
All right, there you have it. We've given you, just as Renee said, a snippet of what this luncheon is going to be about. Again, it is the Admiral Society Power Luncheon, Determining Your Destiny. It'll be held from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on February 16th at the Tampa Club. Tickets remain, but they're selling fast, and we're expecting a capacity crowd. For more information and how to get tickets, you can visit UnitedWaySuncoast.org. And as always, remember, United we rise,
United
we win.